Bryce Cooke, and you're watching Comically Unrehearsed, the improv comedy podcast where we do comedy unrehearsed. So, I'm here with my friends, Grant Hearn,
12-time Game of Thrones winner,
Martin Callen,
I wrote the script for this episode,
Austin Lenaburg,
I came in second place in the Game of Thrones,
Tucker Partridge,
I only qualified for the Hunger Games.
and then our beautiful guest for this evening, Hansen Chao.
I've been hearing that joke since kindergarten.
So to start things off, Hansen, tell us about your worst job experience.
Sure, I worked at an ice cream shop called Brahms, but I was a burger flipper because we also serve burgers, and it was absolutely terrible.
Did anybody know that Brahms serves burgers?
Yes, they're fantastic.
Really?
really?
I thought they were medium quality burgers.
I only
Brahms
ate
is a
ice cream.
southern thing for
our northern
viewers.
watchers. But yeah, it's great learning experience to learn with meth head drug users who are your bosses, and it's a fun, scary time. Fun.
So, like, if I'm getting this right, you basically lived through Breaking Bad, and you made burgers instead of meth.
It's take Bob's Burgers and mix it with Breaking Bad, and it's the off Broadway version of working at Brahms.
Breaking Brahms.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like you
Very
got
nice.
some good
Brahms King Bad.
Yeah, Brahms King Bad.
good experience for the political landscape.
The political landscape of burgers,
Yeah.
where I can only cook things by burning them.
And your flesh, I'm assuming the grease got on you?
Oh yeah, all over my body, all the time. I have scar marks
Hell
on my
yeah.
hand.
Oh, just on your hand.
Just on my hand.
He made it sound like
all
there was
over me.
I had all the grease all over me. It left scar marks on my hand.
Well, it was only hot on his hand. It got on his hand, scarred him, and he rubbed it all over himself to try to mitigate the damage, so it didn't scar anywhere
I
else.
just want to scar evenly.
He put on shea butter so he would scar you. Ashley, I dropped the anvil on my foot.
Oh my god, what were you doing with an anvil?
I'm the best blacksmith in town, Ashley. I need you to do something for me.
What do you need me to do?
Ashley, I need you to get that lever and get this anvil off my foot and onto the other one.
Look, I think that this is a good time for us to talk about our relationship.
Ashley, we can discuss this. Please get the anvil off of my foot first.
You know what? I'm calling my friend Becky, and she's gonna come here and help because
Is
I
she
need
strong?
female support.
Is she strong? Is
You know
Becky
what? She
strong,
is
Ashley?
strong
Well, then
because
get
she
her
doesn't
here.
have a man. Becky.
Oh, hey guys!
You're just calling out to her. You're not
Yes,
calling
she
her on your
lives
phone.
right down the street. Do
I
you
hang
not know
outside
this?
here because it's cool and comfortable.
Becky, can you please get this anvil off my foot? There's a lever.
Oh my god, you didn't put the anvil off his foot yet? You kind of need to put the paint all over the body. I'll help you. Okay, and now I'm dropping it on the other foot now. 3, 2,
Oh, thank you, Becky. Okay, Ashley, please get the anvil off of my left foot and please drop it on my head.
I'm just gonna drop it on your head so we can get your
Hand!
whole body. Head?
Hand!
3, 2,
No!
1, head.
I think he's dead.
Becky, do you know how to hide a body?
I don't.
Cut to the doctor's office. So, like, doctor, he's, like, not breathing or
He's not breathing
moving.
or moving.
We dropped an anvil on his head.
I think you need a coroner. I don't think there's anything I can do here. As a doctor, I just have to say that we're past the point of helping him. Get him out of my office.
Cut to the coroner's office.
Hello? I also specialize as a coroner. Thanks for coming to my second office. I appreciate that.
Couldn't you have just, like, told us what we need to know in that office?
In
or-
that capacity, I was acting as a doctor, and I could not save him, but now that you're at my other business, I can definitely work with you. What can I do for you?
We got a dead body.
Oh, yes, we talked about this previously. That's great. Put him on my table.
All
right
right.
here. Just thank you. Lift him up. Well, can we remove the anvil? That's very heavy.
It's
heavy on
kind
my...
of stuck in
It's
his
stuck in
skull.
his-
I'm
so-
okay. That's fine. I was just worried about my table suspension. It's a very expensive table, but I assume we won't be doing an open casket unless you just want the...
Which one's cheaper?
Yeah, does it cost more?
It's about the same price, actually. I'm going to be honest. Without a head, there's not a lot I have to do. I just really have to work on the fingernails, no makeup in the face or anything, so...
Seems reasonable.
Open casket, then?
Open
casket.
Oh, I'll put you down for an open casket.
He always wanted an open
Cut
casket.
to the mother of the deceased talking to the coroner. I cannot believe you're going to give my son an open casket when his injuries aren't even over his entire body.
Well, I could. I mean, I've never done this before, but I could get a series of anvils and crush every bit of his body.
You would do that for of me.
For a weeping mother, I feel like it's my duty as a coroner to do exactly as you ask for your son's body.
Please squish every part of him and
I
then
will.
display his mutilated corpse.
Now,
for
I
his
do
friends
have
and
one
family.
point of clarification. I could either get several hundred smaller anvils to match the wound, or I could do one giant anvil.
And crush the whole body
At
once.
one time, yes, you're very smart, ma'am.
Oh, I don't know what he would have wanted in that capacity.
Well, I do have a psychic friend that we could probably ask him.
And we could do a seance from our squishing boy.
Yes, Brunhilde, come in here, please.
Hello, I'm Brunhilde.
Yes, Brunhilde is my regional psychic that lives here also.
I live in the coroner's office.
Yes, in my office. There's a cot there. It's very nice.
It's very comfortable.
Yes, Brunhilde, just would you please do a seance with us, please?
Hey, I live here too.
Okay, Brunhilde's also my wife, and we have some issues. We're a little bit estranged.
Yeah, you're in the doctor's office. You never come home and you never say hi to me.
Well, that's because the coroner's office is kind of a dreary job. It's not my favorite. I like saving people.
And you put my cot in it. You put my cot in the dreary job.
That's because, Brunhilde, you basically look like a dead corpse.
My boy is unevenly smashed and y'all
right.
are bickering.
I'm sorry.
She's a weeping mother. I feel like I have to do whatever I can for her.
A lot of people feel obligated to me in this trouble.
Yes, the
time.
feelings are quite strong.
All right, your son's name was...
Gary?
Are you not sure?
I had a lot of kids, and they squished his head. I can't tell which one of you. I only recognize him by a birthmark that all my sons have on their chest.
Well, that's handy. I just put this toe tag as blank, so I'll just fill in Gary here.
I'll call all my sons later to make sure that Gary, by process of elimination, to make sure that Gary is in fact the one that died.
Okay, well, I'll just put a question mark next to Gary then on this toe tag.
I'm gonna go ahead and just put out a massive email blast into the ether for any Garys. All right, I'm picking up a Gary.
A recently deceased Gary?
He was very recently deceased by Anvil smashing. Does that sound right?
So far, yes.
Now, was there a specific question you wanted to ask Gary?
Do you want to be evenly squished by millions and millions of tiny anvils?
I would prefer to be evenly smashed.
Oh, that's not my Gary.
That
He
doesn't
sounds
sound-
really old.
Are you sure that's not your Gary?
No, my Gary.
Brunhilde, would you tune into the right Gary,
All
please?
right,
We're
hold on,
wasting
let
this
me
woman's
just-
time.
let me-
She's trying to mourn here.
I would actually prefer to be smashed by a giant anvil.
I'm Southern, but my Gary was not. That's not him either.
All right, hold on. I'm trying my best.
Hello, like, how are you trying to smash me?
I can't.
Is that the right one?
My sons moved all over this country. I could not tell you if any of them wound up in Wisconsin.
Brunhilde, will you turn this off? I
Okay,
can't hear
hold
this
on.
anymore.
All right, click. I said click when I want to end the seance.
I know, Brunhilde. We've lived together for 10 years.
We're familiar with the supernatural practices.
All right, well, I'm glad to see a fellow expert then.
Oh, great. This is just what I need, is you two connecting over supernatural practices. This is exactly why I leave you in the coroner's office.
Do you want to do this now? Is that when you want to do it?
No, I don't want to do it ever.
Well, then stop bringing up the issues, Paul.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Paul. That might have been, my kid might have been named Paul.
You're thinking it's Paul now?
One of them might have been, this might be Paul.
I'll just cross out Gary.
Do you want me to tune
Write in
into a
pencil.
Paul?
Try to tune into
Okay,
a Paul.
okay,
But
let me
try
s-
to keep it to this century, Brunhilde, please.
Okay, I've got something.
Hello, love. My name's Paul.
This century.
You tapped into the future after Paul McCartney's dead.
That's right, you did. I don't know what I'm doing.
I've never once conducted a future seance before. This is pretty cool.
Let me tell you the irony. Kanye West threw an anvil at me head.
I have a quick question. Would you like to be evenly smashed with millions of tiny anvils or one large one?
I'd have to take the large one.
I feel an overwhelming abundance of one singular large anvil as the recommended evenly squishing.
I feel like if you're taking a statistical survey, then you should just go with it with this anonymous body.
That makes sense because my boy, he always had the aggregate opinion. So if most ghosts say one anvil, then that's what he would have wanted. Again, if he is Paul or Gary, my other son Lenny, he always goes against the grain.
Should we try Lenny to be safe?
I might try call Lenny. I have his number. I can see if he's alive right now.
Please do.
Okay, I'll ring him up. Ring.
This is gonna be funny if he's
hello,
dead.
Mom?
Oh, he's alive.
Hello, Lenny.
Mom, is that you?
Hey, Lenny, are you dead?
Not yet.
Okay, talk to you later, Lenny.
Bye, Mom.
Okay, Brunhilde.
Yes?
It was Paul Paul or Gary.
All right. Well, then I think one anvil is what you should go with, darling.
Okay, so we have a consensus that you want me to evenly smash his body with one giant anvil.
And if we're all done here, I'm gonna go check up on some of my other sons.
Okay,
so you two work this out.
Okay, great. I'm gonna need to go buy a giant anvil.
And I'm just supposed to stay
Yes,
here?
stay in the office.
Just stay in the coroner's office.
In fact, we should move you out of the coroner's office and into the coroner's closet.
Not the doctor's office?
No.
That's where the party's at.
No, there's no parties there.
You're always there. You never come home to the coroner's
Because
office.
I'm saving people, Brunhilde. I'm saving them.
Fair enough.